This, I think, is what Tina Burner could take a few notes from.
Not Tina catching the strays. Was nobody thinking about her and block her? She just caught
Look,
one.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of Addressed Opinions. On today's episode, we're going to be reviewing the B Squad looks from episode 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race. This features 6 queens that lost the 1v1 lip syncs on episode 1 of season 13. And remember, last week I told you that the losers had to vote out one of the losing queens, so there's only 6 queens this episode instead of 7. They had a mini challenge called Lady and the Vamp, which was similar to the day and night looks of the previous episode. And then later on the runway, the main runway theme is We're Here, We're Sheer, Get Used to It. On today's panel, we have Miss Ronin, not Miss Rona, Miss Ronin.
Not her. But hey there, hi there, ho there.
And we also have Mr. DJ at the end.
Olay, Shantae, you stay.
Ru about to come for you now, darling. Just so we clear.
I'll work on the fracking ranch. That's not a problem.
Ooh.
Not the fracking ranch. Not the fracking. It is time to get to the lightning round of the mini challenge looks. Starting with the lady looks. First up we have Denali. This is an absolute toot. I love the blue with the blonde contrast, and I really like the blue that's going down her leg.
I think it's adorable. I can totally see this spelling lady. This really does give kind of pretty and expensive. So it's a toot for me.
This is a toot for me as well. I love the color blue, and I can't believe she found a shoe that matched it, and I'm a sucker for floral.
Next up we have Miss Joey J. This is a soft toot. Nope, you know what? It's actually a boot. For those puffy balls that are on her boots.
I'm not even mad at the whole no wig thing. I just don't like the look. Like, I just don't like it. This is a boot for me, and it's just gonna be that. Sorry, girl.
I'm here to tell you why this is a toot. Are you ready? She's
Alright.
giving you Mary J. Blige, Lady of Hip Hop.
Not during my Black History Month.
Okay, jokes aside, this is a boot.
Oh my God, get him
Not
out
the
of here.
fake out!
The cameras, dead ass.
It's not a good look for this challenge particularly.
Next up to the stage, we have Kamora Hall. This is cute. It gives me lady, so I guess it's a toot. Actually, I can't even rate it a toot because it doesn't speak to me. I have to give it a meh.
Well, I'm giving it a 2 only because it is lady. She's consistently boring. And the fact that she didn't have time to take a pre-runway photo and her face looks like that. There's not a lot of makeup there, so what were you doing? You were lollygagging, you were twiddling your thumbs, you were sitting there and just living in each stage of makeup, but you wasn't putting it on.
Well, this is a toot for me. This is giving me First Lady fantasy. Like, I could see this being on Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama.
I mean, it would look much better on Michelle Obama.
I will give you, it would look better on Michelle Obama, but Michelle Obama has to want to wear this first.
She's doing it for charity.
What up and coming, I literally just graduated design school designer, is she trying to uplift by wearing this outfit? Because it's definitely a charitable donation being placed on her body.
Next up for the lady look, we have Miss Rosay. You cannot see it in this picture, but on her ass, it says Rosay. So she had a moment on the runway where she turned around and she placed the R. So it said Rosay. This is a 2. I get that it's abstract art that she's going for, and I appreciate that.
I appreciate the artistry. It's a good look. So overall, it's a 2.
Yeah, this was a toot for me. This was one of the looks that surprised me. This, I think, is what Tina Burner could take a few notes from.
Not Tina catching the strays. Was nobody thinking about her and block her? She just caught one.
Look, I saw red, yellow, and orange. She made sure I thought about her, okay?
Oh boy.
Next up for a lady look, we have Tamisha Iman. This is a boot for me. This dress does nothing for her. It makes her look like an old lady.
No, but that's fine. It's your opinion, no matter how wrong it is. I don't judge.
You do. Hold up. Wait. Pause. You do. You judge everything. You judge more than these looks. Let's get that together.
That's what but you brought me here to judge, so I'm just doing my job. I'm sorry that I'm thorough. This is a toot. I appreciate the flowing sheer jacket that she's wearing, because remember, it is a jacket. Even in this picture, look, yeah, you can see through it. You can see the outline of her legs through that jacket. You see the light behind it.
It's one robe with a belt. It's one
Okay.
piece. You think
You
that is
might
a
have-
jacket and a
You
and a
might
bottom
have to.
dress?
It's a long robe. She's wearing an outfit underneath of it. It's not that the top and the bottom is separate. The outer layer is its own thing, and there is clothes underneath it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I still hate it. It's still a boot for me.
That's fine. You're allowed to do whatever you want, I guess.
This is also a toot for me. I think she looks really nice in pink. And you know, it is giving old lady, but it's an old lady that I know, and that she can take me to the grocery store, okay?
Our last lady look is Utica. This is a boot for me. I do appreciate the wacky, kooky campiness of this, but the balls are kind of randomly placed.
It's a toot for me. I get the reference. I feel like I've seen this gumball fantasy in a cartoon before. I enjoy it.
This is also a toot for me. She's giving me female 007. You see her little gumball gun? She's here.
So
to
she can
assassinate
pop out of the
competition.
ball pit and shoot some hoes?
And that's how she wins the competition. And what about it?
So what are you smoking? Because I want some.
I'm not smoking anything. Okay.
Not
'cause
you. Not you. You are fine. Somebody else here with this 007 thing is on something, and it's delicious, and I need some.
First of all, you're just jealous
What?
that you just don't see it. And I'm high on life. That's all I need, honey.
Now it's time to hit the vamp looks. First up, we have Miss Denali. This is a toot. I love this outfit. I love the see-through, but it's not completely see-through. You make sure you see that it's a bunch of black, and the cage that helps the silhouette really works with this.
This look is definitely a toot. You can tell that this look was thought out head to toe.
This is a toot for me. I think she looks sickening, and I love that fam.
Next up, we have Miss Joey J. This one is a toot for me. I feel like this is a really good look that works without a wig. It's not, you know, super fashion, but it's cool. It's a cool outfit, and I like that.
I'm just gonna toot it. I think the no wig works here. The only thing I really hate are those boots. They look like contractor bags. If she had a fierce black pump with this, I would be like, okay, bitch. Not the glad bags on her feet.
This is a soft toot for me. I like the vamp look, and I see her point of view.
Next up, we have Kamora Hall. This is a boot for me. She needs to not ever wear that wig again, ever in her entire life. And the dress is boring.
This is boring. This is a boot. I'm sorry, sis. Well, am I? Not really, but you get it. Maybe she just needs to develop her personal taste and style a little more. She's really safe, and I don't like it.
This is also a boot for me, but in her defense, it looked so much better on the runway. This is boring even compared to Joey J, who had a similar concept.
Next up, we have Rosay. This is one of the strongest toots I will ever give out in my entire life. This is
Come on,
fashion. It has shape, it has design, it has attractiveness. It's came a little bit.
It's definitely a toot for me. I love the hat. It's my favorite piece of the outfit. I love this kind of nod to the Victorian era with these big ass hips.
This is a very strong toot. This is my favorite look from her. I love this color combination, and she just looks so good.
Next up, for the vamp looks, we have Miss Tamisha Iman. This is a toot from me. If I remember correctly, that entire outfit is made out of hair. That is a very difficult thing to work with. And this looks nice. She looks like a lady of the night.
This is a toot for me as well. I love the nod to Elvira. I even appreciate this bedazzled Kermit the Frog neck piece that she got going on. I live. You can't tell me that's not Kermit the Frog.
That is Kermit the Frog. She took it from him.
That's Kermit after his first stimulus hit, and he got the coin to bedazzle his shit. Tamisha got connections, clearly, and connections all the way down to Sesame Street.
First of all, that's the wrong street.
The Muppets is just the south side of the Sesame Street. They're a little more adults, a little more grown.
Let me take my turn. This is a toot for me. She definitely does not look as old as she did in the first look. I like how she accessorized this.
Our last vamp look is Miss Utica. The neck piece is everything. It really highlights her face, where the mug is gorgeous. The hair is weird, and that's perfect. I love the cage at the bottom that gives it shape, but she doesn't rely on the cage either. Toot!
This is a toot for me, absolutely. This gives me Rita Repulsa taking a break from destroying the lives of those Power Rangers to attend Fashion Week.
Yeah, this is a toot for me as well. I like the continuation of her story with the ball still being incorporated in the look.
And now it's time for the main stage looks, and as a reminder, the runway theme is We're Here, We're Sheer. Get used to it. First up to the runway, we have Miss Denali. This is going to be a toot for me. It looks nice. It looks cute. The shape is right. It is on the more basic side, but she made it work for her. I like the hair, and the mug is beat.
I appreciate this look. First of all, it's a toot. Although the runway is sheer and the material is sheer that she's using, whoever sold this look, they used it in a way to help hide what needs to be hidden, but also give it a little more interest, a little texture and layers, and I appreciate that.
This is the toot for me. I think this is simple but effective. My only wish would be she accessorized it somehow. Like, I love the hair and the earrings, but like, she could have given me a ring, a bracelet, an anklet, tattoo, something, girl.
Next up to the runway, we have Miss Joey J.
Give me your BOOTA. This is a boot. Yeah, this is a boot. I don't like it. I'm glad she's doing her, but this looks basic to me.
The fact that she called herself a filler queen when she walked in feels like such a self-fulfilling prophecy, because she was like, I am here and I came to wow you with my mediocrity. This is a boo. We see a lot of fringe, and this isn't interesting fringe. I don't get why she has that strip with the tracks of fringe on it. It's giving real. I'd never finished getting my weave sewn in, so there's these big parts between my tracks.
I need a closer look at this. Hold on.
At what? What is
At this
there to
outfit.
get close up on? Oh, honey.
She just trying to see her tuck. That's all.
Oh, Miss Honey. You can't even see it through the fringe, child.
This is a boot. It looks like it really is just panties and arms with this fringe sheer thing to cover it all up. There's basically nothing on her body, but it's not in an interesting way.
The one thing I want to mention that I forgot to mention, I hate that headband on her head. The headband to me feels almost like a throwaway, like, I don't want to wear a wig because I only brought like 2. So let me zhuzh up my boy hair with this strip of fabric.
If there was fringe coming off the headband, that would actually make it a little bit
To
more
cover her
interesting.
face?
Yeah, give it like, a veil
Sure.
kind of thing.
I mean, there's not
that
much
could have been
you
interesting.
can do. You could have cut off that bottom layer of fringe that's covering your knees,
Yeah,
and
I think
used
that's
it on your face.
Next up to the stage, we have Miss Kamora Hall.
It's a Mackie, so that's a toot. This is the most interesting thing she's worn thus far, but honestly, it is beautiful. You really can't go wrong with a Mackie, and she accessorized it okay. The earrings are nice. It adds some weight, and her hair. She's good for a big old sculpted hair.
I was trying to figure out what it is I have a problem with this outfit, and I think it's the roots of the hair. I think I would
Okay.
have liked this better if it was all blonde. I think that would have made the whole look cohesive. The sheer is a lighter sheer, and then you look up and there's this like ring of black covering, not covering, but like at the top of her head. And I find that to be a bit distracting. So I'm just gonna imagine it with fully blonde hair and give it a 2. The outfit itself does look nice. The way the rhinestones are placed is very tasteful. The earrings also make this outfit. I just wish there wasn't black roots.
I have to agree with what you both said. This is a toot. I love the earrings. I think this is just pretty. I also wish it was just a blonde wig.
Next up to the runway, we have Miss Rosay. This is a toot, and I really like that the kind of sheer that she went with isn't like, oh, I'm gonna wear an outfit and then put this sheer layer on top of it to call it sheer. And then the actual bodysuit is really pretty, it's eye-catching, and I really like that it's just an explosion all over her body that furthers the silhouette that she's going with. And I like the makeup with this. And then the pink hair, I think it all is just extremely cohesive.
It's a toss-up. I mean, I like the colors. I like the mix of fabrics. I think it's overall well made. The sleeves are so much that it doesn't show her body or her shape in this outfit. I don't think I could boot this, so it's gonna be a 2 because I do enjoy it overall. I can't be mad that it's a still image as opposed to her moving in it, because I'm sure the sleeves are made for movement.
This is a toot for me. I love this color combination. It looked like she was born on the runway. I love the sheer she used. It looks expensive to me.
Next up to the runway, we have Miss Tamisha Iman.
This is a toot. I love the color choice. I love her hair. This is quality pageant.
This is a toot for me as well. This is very much a finale dress you would wear at a pageant. I like the shoes with this. I like the material of the dress. When I first saw it, I wasn't sure if it needed the explosion of sheer in the front as well, but I actually think that that gives this a necessary shape. I think if this was just the dress, it would have been too basic, and the hair with this is so pretty too.
This is absolutely a 2. She looks so good in this. It fits her so well, but that's the perks of making all your own stuff. Things will fit you right every time, and this is a clear example of that.
And finally, we have Miss Utica.
It's a 2. I'm sorry. I enjoy everything she gives for the most part. For me, Utica is one of those queens that can just almost do no wrong when it comes to fashion in my eyes. So I enjoy this. It's giving me a reference that I feel I know, but I'm not gonna say it because I'm not gonna be wrong. You won't catch me out there being wrong, even though I don't mind being wrong, so I do it all the time.
So tell me if you think this is close to the reference that you're thinking, but the more I look at this, the more I'm feeling Dia de los Muertos. I think this is very beautiful. It's a toot, by the way. I really love everything about this outfit. I love the fabric. I love the patterns on the 2 colors of fabric. I love her makeup in this. The asymmetrical ponytail with the explosion of the rose in the hair, the accessories with the earrings and the necklace. This is amazing. This is not something I would expect to see on a sheer runway, and it's completely different from all of the other looks we saw.
This is my shoot, and this was Miss Utica's episode on the runway, at least. I love the high pony. I love the flower. I love the earrings and necklace. I gasped when I saw her on stage. I wasn't expecting this on the sheer runway.
And now it's time for our top toots of the week. My top 2 is Utica. Like I said in my review, it is completely different from everything else we saw on the runway. And this was the outfit that made me think this is a bitch to watch out for.
My top 2 of the week is Miss Utica. This look is what made me a Utica fan, and see, she can deliver a look. It's just gorgeous. She looks beautiful.
You know me. I am the Issa Rae of Drag Race. I'm rooting for everybody black when it's right. And Miss Tamisha Iman was right on this runway. It fit right. The color was right. It was just clean and elegant, and it was styled well, and her hair looked good. This for me was such a good look.
And that is it for this episode of Addressed Opinions. Tune in next time where all 13 girls will be reunited in episode 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race season 13. And on the runway, the category is Trains for Days. This is an absolute toot. Oh,
hold on, cut. You did not introduce not nan
I
person.
sure didn't.
Yeah.
You are
Girl,
totally right.
I just thought he was going to introduce us when it was time.
You can't start tooting and booting because once he said first queen up, unless the first queen up is me, bitch, you done fucked up. Unless that's a picture of me I'm about to see. Shit.
Okay, this is the part of the movie where she's undercover, but she has to decide, is this life really for her?
No, she's such a strong actress that she's playing the hero and the villain.
No, not in Adam Sandler. Not in Adam Sandler. We are not doing that. No.
Adam Sandler can't even pull this off. Are you serious? Have you seen his legs? Moving right along then. Thank you for that titillating tidbit.
Girl, not all of us can throw shade at her on her
It's
first
not even
episode.
shade, and this ain't even her first episode.
The only other episode she was on was the
Is
episode
her
she
first
lost.
episode, is the actual first episode.
The episode she lost.
But that's her first episode, so you can't call this her first.
I did. I am.
Her first episode was the promo looks. Let's get that out the way, right? So
really is.
You know what? Tamisha Iman is coming for you. I don't talk to either of you.
That's fine. She's coming for me for all the right reasons, though.
Wait, Ron. Before you answer, I know what your answer is going to be. Are you guys ready?
What is it?
La Ree.
Yes. I'm rooting for everybody black, honey. Give it to Lala. Give her all the top toots she can get. Because, honey, what's coming for her, the storm that's brewing, let's give her all the flowers now. So yes, my top two is Lala Ree.
No, girl, you can't. You can't actually say that.
I
was just talking shit.
I'm joking. Oh, I'm joking because I don't know who to pick. You want to hear a story about trains for days, honey? I got a story about trains for days, darling. Let me tell you.
Are you about to tell us how you got used and abused?
No abuse, honey. Just an exercise. Just a workout. It was a workout, darling.
Homegirl lost so many calories that day.
Girl,
while putting a whole bunch of meat in her. It was a modern day medical miracle.
Child, all that liquid, yet all that dehydration at the same time. It makes no sense. How is all that liquid being put in you, yet you're in need of more liquid? You're dehydrated, sis. It's weird. I didn't think that would happen, but here we are.
Here we are.